going to take a look at how to use Screencastify to record an instructional video for your students, specifically a video which may demonstrate for them how to use some software they need to use in your class. Now, in this case, I'm going to be demonstrating a little bit about a Google tool, but you might be demonstrating something about a specific online resource your students use or something like that. So this will be helpful. Proactively, you can show students a tool that you know is new to them, and you can show it to them in small chunks. But sometimes you might discover that your students don't know something you thought they already knew how to do, or some students may know more than others, and creating a tutorial like this can help you scaffold for them. So first, I've already installed Screencastify. If you haven't done that, you'll want to go back and look at the video where that's demonstrated. Now I'm going to come up to the extensions area of my browser and click on Screencastify. It will open up and give you some options for what you want to record. I generally select desktop just in case I switch between browser tabs. That way I don't lose what I'm recording. If you select browser tab, it's literally only going to record what's on the tab open in front of you right now, even if you switch to a different tab. So I'm going to stay on desktop. Your microphone will probably be your microphone array, your Realtek audio. Mine is different because I have an external mic selected. So if you do happen to have an external mic or headset you use, you'll want to select that instead. And then embedding the webcam allows your students to see you down in the corner of your video, and this can be turned on and off within the video itself. I'm going to turn it off for now. Now under Show More Options, the countdown before the video starts usually defaults to 3 seconds. You might be fine with that. I like to set mine to 5 just to give myself a little more time. Definitely want to have Show Drawing Tools turned on, and then you can decide if you want the system audio sounds the computer makes to be recorded. Once you've selected all those options, you simply click Record. And then Screencastify is asking for permission to record your screen. You have to click on that little picture of your screen and then click Share. Now we get the countdown. And you'll see a couple things have appeared on the screen. One, I have a little message telling me that the recorder is working. Second, I have my toolbar down here in the bottom left. And also up here in my extensions, I can see that the video recorder has a little red dot on it. That is another clue that my Screencastify is working. If this little message is in the way, I can click Hide. I can also make my toolbar smaller, and I can move it around the screen if it's in the way of something that I need to show. I tend to keep mine parked down in the bottom left unless it's in my way. Working from left to right on the toolbar, we have the pause recording, which if I need to stop recording for a second, I just hit that, and I can see this change to a green arrow, and up in the extensions bar, it also shows the pause. Can resume recording by just clicking the arrow. There's also an end recording. I'm not going to click that right now because it would literally kick me out, and I'm not done showing you stuff. Next, we have our mouse options. This allows it to highlight when you click. You can also use focus mouse, and what that does is it gives you a little spotlight as you move around that will focus on where you're clicking. I kind of like that one sometimes if students are really unfamiliar with what I'm doing. Classic is just what it says it is. It's just your regular mouse pointer as you click around the screen. And then there's a fun little one called Fireworks, which causes a burst of fireworks every time you click. And you might use that for something special, but I find it gets a little bit much after a while. So I'm going to go back to the highlight clicks so that whenever I click on the screen, you see a little red circle. When I'm done with my mouse settings, I click Save Mouse. I have a pen tool which I can use, and change colors on if I want to point things out to students. Like here is the Explore tool in the bottom right corner, students, and this will be important for when you're looking for a picture of your animal. Once I've written something with the pen, if I want to get rid of everything all at once, I can click Clear Screen. I'm going to go back to the regular toolbar now. If I want something less clunky than free drawing, I can choose the rectangle tool. I can then choose a color, and I can say, make sure you're clicked on this slide, guys. I'm going to put a box around it so you can see which slide I'm talking about. So that's one way to maybe show specific things on the screen. I can click Clear Screen to get rid of that writing and then go back. The eraser tool is nice if you have several marks on your screen and you only want to get rid of one of them. So if I click the eraser, I then get this little scrubby eraser thing where I can just wipe what I need to. I can also, while clicked on the eraser, just click Clear Screen, and then I can get everything off the screen at once. One more tool is the webcam. If you decide you want to show yourself in part of your video, you can click Start Webcam. Take a moment to wave at your students, remembering to look up at the top at the webcam. And then when you're done, you can stop the webcam. By the way, when you have the webcam working, you can move it, make it larger. I need to get back to my mouse here. You can move it around the screen. There it goes. I wasn't clicking the right spot, but it can be moved as well. All right, let's get back to stopping the webcam. All right, so those are the basic tools. Now, here's a way I might use them. I might say, okay, students, today you're going to insert a picture of your favorite animal into your slideshow. What you're going to do first is come down here and click on this Explore tool in the bottom right. So I'm going to click on that. And this Explore opens up. I'm going to click and look for a dog because that's my favorite animal. So I typed dog and I'll hit enter on my keyboard. And since I'm looking for a picture, I'm going to click here on images. And this dog reminds me a lot of my dog, so I'm going to use that one by clicking on it. I click insert. And now here's a picture of my dog. And here's what's kind of neat. It keeps with it the link showing where the picture comes from, which is important because to be good digital citizens, we always want to give credit. Now, to get more room to work back in my slides, I can come up here and close the Explore. I can resize my picture. I can even, while I'm clicked on it, crop it, which means make it smaller if I need to. And then I just hit enter on the keyboard to make that work. And now I have a dog. And I can repeat the process to add pictures of other favorite animals. And resize and move. And notice as I'm moving things, you see the red lines appearing on the screen? That can help me line things up if I want them aligned. If I select something and decide not to keep it, I can just click on it and hit delete on the keyboard and it will go away. So that's just a brief introduction to how to insert pictures into a Google slideshow. And I hope you enjoy finding pictures of your favorite animals. So that's how I would use the tools to record a little demo. And when I'm completely done with my Screencastify, I'm going to come down here and click End Recording. And what that's going to do is open a new tab in my browser with my recording in it. You can see over here at the right that it is saving to Google Drive. Right now it is untitled, so I would want to title this. We'll call it How to Make a Tutorial with Screencastify. I hit enter to have it accept. The tutorial is finished uploading. There are advanced options where you can edit the tutorial. We won't go into that right now. But the next thing you'll need to know how to do is share a link to the tutorial. So there are a couple of ways to do that. There's a watch page link, which is neat because it collects a count of your video viewers and can be set to collect their names. There's also the drive link, which is down further here. And this is where you can set your tutorial to whomever you want to be able to see it. And once you do that, you click copy drive link, and then that link you just copied can be pasted anywhere else, but you won't be able to collect viewing statistics with it. Okay, those are the basics of creating a tutorial with Screencastify and then sharing it with your students or others to watch.